Howdy y'all, and welcome to Creators Gaming. Today we're going to be making some jellyfish and or flumps. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get to it. The materials that you're going to need for this project is parchment paper for the hot glue, colored hot glue sticks, and some wood pieces. Super cheap, you can get all this from Walmart or from any crafting supply. To start off with, we're going to be making some silly shapes on the parchment paper, starting with the squigglies that you saw me do earlier. And then we're just going to squeeze out a whole bunch of hot glue, and don't worry, it will go into a round shape or a round-ish shape. It doesn't have to be perfect. That's going to serve as the top of our jellyfish and or flump. We're going to go ahead and pause the video right here to remind you that you can become a Patreon or buy us a coffee. All proceeds go towards furthering the channel and buying supplies. If you help out, you do get a shout out. Next up, we're going to grab our hot glue puddle, just showing you the shape of it, and then we're going to take some of our squigglies and glue it to the bottom side of it. No rhyme or reason, just whatever suits your fancy. And it's really up to you on how many squigglies that you want to have glued to the bottom of this. You can be less is more, or I like a whole bunch because I think it adds to the atmosphere and the danger aspect if it's just a jellyfish. Now if it's a flump, we know what flumps are, so we're good. Alright, we're going to go ahead and prep the bases. Most of this did either come from Walmart or Dollar Tree. The little shells came from Dollar Tree, and the wooden pieces came from Walmart. And I know what y'all are thinking. I don't like glue because I don't like waiting. But this serves the purpose of putting the sand on, and then we're going to use my famous hot glue. And using a damp paintbrush, I'm just going to smear it onto the edges to where I want it because I don't want glue and sand all over the place. And I'm just going to dip these. I'm not going to bother with trying to sprinkle some of it out because it will get everywhere. Now this is just cheap sand from my backyard that I sifted through. I did process it, so don't worry, no bugs. We're good. And it's free, so you can't beat free. And after watching glue dry, we're going to go ahead and base coat our tiny dowel rods in a reward blue color. This is to give the appearance of our jellyfish and or our flumps the appearance of floating. And to save you the agony of having to watch me paint each individual little stick and the paint drying, I'm going to skip ahead. That project done, we're just going to put a little dab on each little circle with our dowel rods, and we're going to hold it there until it's done. And maybe do a little bit of decorating while we're at it. And making a big old mess, because that's the way we do it. And being the King Kong Ding Dong that I am, I forgot that it is not quite dry yet, but whatever. And not mentioned earlier, some reindeer moss that I bought from Dollar Tree is going to go on some of these. There's no rhyme or reason on how I put it on there. I just slap it on there. If it looks good, it goes there. And then the fun part of attaching our flumps and or the jellyfish. We're just going to give a healthy dose of hot glue on the underneath side. Careful not to melt our tentacles. And we're just going to hold it there until it's done. And some of that glue is going to drip onto the stick, and it will adhere it pretty good, so you won't really have to worry about it. Now my husband did make the comment that I could have put them on a paper clip, that way we could bend them in whichever way we need them to, or for easy storage. I wanted mine on dowel rods, so dowel rods they went. I think they're absolutely adorable. Very happy with this project. And it hardly took any time. Well, there you have it. Super easy, super quick. I really like how these turned out. They don't hardly cost anything. So if you like the video, hit the like, subscribe, share the video. It helps out a whole lot. And I hope to see y'all again next Friday. Bye.